Hi-ho, Lions fans. Welcome to the Detroit Lions podcast. We are here this morning at the 2025 Senior Bowl with the one, the only, Jaylin Lane. How you doing, man? Good to have you.
Hey, I'm doing great, man. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, wide receiver from Virginia Tech. So you're at the Senior Bowl. What's your first impressions of it? You haven't been on the practice field yet. You're going out there in about 2 hours, 3 hours. But what so far? What have you seen so far?
They've been throwing a lot at us. You know, as soon as we touched down, we got on the bus, got over here, immediately went into like photos and stuff. Then got physicals, weight, all that. Yesterday we had a bunch of interviews and stuff. So throwing a lot at us, but it's great. You know, it's what we asked for. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
Yeah. Let's talk about the journey to the Senior Bowl. Right, you started out even Middle Tennessee, then VT. What was your road before that? Talk us through just like how did you get here?
Yeah, so growing up in high school, my father coached me. He was hard on me for sure, but I feel like he helped make me into the man I am today. I feel like I'm able to take any type of coaching. But I grew up. I was under recruited. I was small, about 5'6", 160.
Thank goodness you've grown.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, so I end up at Middle Tennessee State. I love, Coach Stockman, he was there. There's a lot of good guys there. Played 3 seasons. It grew. Thank God. And, I ended up at Virginia Tech. It was one of the best decisions I made. I met a lot of good people, a lot of great coaches, and the atmosphere in Blacksburg is unmatched. So, I made the right choice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So did you do any other sports in high school other than football?
Oh, yeah, I ran track and I played basketball.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Point guard?
Yeah, point guard
Nice.
and facilitator.
Nice. Good deal.
That's good. That helps out. You get a different view than kind of as a wide out. It's like, just give me the ball. Whereas it's like, I'm going to give you the ball.
So I can tell from watching you run routes, like your basketball footwork kind of shows. Like you translate into that at all?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like track and basketball help me with that, obviously with speed and stuff like that. But, a lot of like the crossovers and, you see Stephon Diggs do it all the time. It looks like he's actually dribbling the basketball with a release. So.
That's awesome. What's your goals this week? You coming in? You got some. Obviously, it's to get picked number 1 overall. But I mean, what other goals would there be? Right?
First and foremost, I want to learn as much as I can. There's a lot of great coaches, and I'm around the best athletes in the country. I'm gonna be able to take stuff from anybody's game, but also just grow as a player and showcase what I can do.
Sure.
I'm here for a reason, and I want to prove why I'm here.
Yeah, so you practiced against Virginia Tech, had a very good secondary. Got a couple guys that are going to get drafted along with you. What was it like going up against them in practice, and how has that helped you guys?
Yeah, Dorian Strong, he's out here. Going against him every day, him, Mansour Delane, guys like that, they, you can't help but get better being around guys like that because, 1, they're competitors, and 2, they're really good. So, we compete and go back and forth, and we also help each other out. Like he'd tell me what DBs are thinking, I tell him what receivers are thinking, and that's how you grow as a team.
That's cool. So you guys you've had team meetings already. You started with that.
Yes, sir.
Have they given you kind of an overview of like what you're doing each day in practice? Like, what are you looking for today?
Man, I'm looking for really the whole thing. We got starting off with indie stuff, then routes on air, 1-on-1s. That's big, 7-on-7 big.
Yeah.
We got team periods. So. I'm excited for it all, though, man. I'm ready to attack the day and have fun.
It's really something to watch you guys out there, and I mean, we come here year after year. This is obviously your first one to play in, right? But to watch you guys out there and work so hard, and then the camaraderie and the ability for 2 guys just to fight, right? A cornerback, a wide receiver, just beat the snot out of each other, and then come back, high five, and get back in the thing. It's great to watch you guys work out. I'm really excited about this.
For sure, yeah. At the end of the day, we're all competitors. We all want to win, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to get to the same place.
Yep.
And we know that, so it's no like beef or anything. We're just out here competing, having fun.
Anything about rival schools when you guys? I'm sure there's some talk going on, right?
Yeah, I met the safety from Virginia. He's a cool guy though, because I met him. I was like, so you're Jonas, ain't he? He said, oh, you're Jaylin.
So you guys gonna get some one-on-one reps going?
Yeah, we might
try to arrange that.
For
sure. Just about your game. I've seen you play in the slot. Are you comfortable working outside? Like you're open all the time on film. what makes you do that? Do you feel like it's like your feet, your body positioning, your quickness, like all the above?
Yeah. So I just feel like I'm very versatile. You know, I played predominantly slot at Virginia Tech, but in Middle Tennessee, predominantly outside. So you know, I've done both. But you know, I just feel like years of experience and you know, being around great other receivers, great DBs, just helped me, you know, get my game where it is today.
Yeah. How fast are you? What's your 40?
Man, y'all gonna see on Combine Day. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, so they got the GPS tags in there.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that before?
Yeah, we had a Virginia Tech.
Okay.
I think the fastest I ran in game was around 21 or something like that.
Yeah, that's moving.
Cooking.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's decent. I've seen some faster guys though, but I think that's pretty
So
good.
we
But
get
not
to watch,
better looking, right?
we get to watch Jamison Williams a lot. We know some speed.
Yeah.
He can go.
You can slide.
Yeah. Is there any receivers that you model your game after? I mean, you mentioned Diggs earlier. He's a good one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Diggs, Amon Ra.
Yeah.
Like that's one of my favorite receivers. Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Those are like one of the two best guys in the league. You know, similar stature.
Yeah.
So you know, I love those guys' game for sure.
Yeah. So what'd you major in at?
Sir?
What'd you major in at?
Virginia. I got my degree in consumer studies.
Okay. Good deal.
Business type of degree.
Good
yes,
deal.
sir.
Good.
Thinking Terry McLaurin, we saw him out here, and you could just tell how special he was. At he jumped
tore it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a great opportunity, you know.
Sure,
It's so when you're talking to the coaches, any stumpers of questions they've hit you with?
Not really. Like the questions haven't been crazy. You know, they've obviously hit me with the give me all your background, talk about injuries. They try to talk about everything they can. You know, we only got 10 minutes with them. It's like speed dating. But it's not been too crazy of questions. But it's been good though. It's been fun.
That's cool. That's cool. So when they ask you, what are you going to bring? What are you going to bring to the team if we pull you in? What's your answer there?
Yeah, I tell them about my versatility, of course. You know, I've done stuff out the backfield, special teams, return work.
I was just going to ask you if you've done return work.
Oh, yeah, return work, stuff like that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and also, like, just a presence in the locker room. Like, I feel like I'm a leader, and I feel like I can be an asset to a locker room just by, you know, building whatever they want to go to. Yeah.
Sure.
Good deal. So you talked about growing. What size are you now?
I'm around 191 right now.
Wow.
Yes,
all
sir.
right. Good for you, man.
Yeah, that's a
little better
big
than
jump.
what would you say? 160.
160.
Yeah, 160. Yeah, a little better than that for sure. Yeah.
So what have you done? Like when you're it's always about polishing your routes, right? What have you done? Like what kind of work have you done in that space to make yourself the all around receiver you've kind of become?
Yeah. So I mainly work with Eric Molds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Legendary, legend. He has a facility that's near where I'm from, and I go there. We strength train, polish up routes, whatever the case may be, and just being crispy, getting in and out of breaks, always working on my hands, contested catches, stuff like that. And you know that's just mainly what I've been focusing on now. I'm getting ready for the draft and stuff.
Nice. Let me ask about learning the playbook here because I know it's a limited book, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how quick is it something that you guys pick up? How simple is it for you guys?
I mean, like, it's not that crazy. 'Cause I've been in a lot of offenses. You see a lot of the same concepts. It's really just picking up the lingo. So, you know, I get my note cards, write them down. You know, it wasn't too hard to pick up. But, you know, they do give us a condensed playbook, then condense it even more for day one. We'll get some different plays day two. Yeah. So, like, you know, we'll be able to hit it all. But, yeah, we're prepared.
That's cool. What's your favorite route to run?
Oh, man.
What's the one where you're gonna show it off?
Like fourth and four. Like what's your go-to?
If I'm in the slot, just give me a little option route. Pick my leverage and win. But I like to take the top off, man. I'm a big post guy. That's what
I like that. That's always fun to.
I gotta ask you, enter Sandman at Virginia Tech. What's that like the first time you hear it?
First time I heard it was crazy. The first time I heard it, I was an opponent in 2021 Middle Tennessee, played Virginia Tech. And when I tell you, like, my ears were hurting, how loud it was, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And then just to think, 2 years later, they'd be cheering for me. So
right.
a little different.
For sure.
It doesn't hurt as much. It's a nice pain there.
For sure.
Cool. Well, Jaylin Lane, really appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time coming out early. I mean, God, first thing of the day, he's just ready to roll. Are you always up this early?
Hey, man, I'm an early bird.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm ready
Good
to go
on you.
early.
Good for you. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, best of luck this week. Really excited for you.
Thank you.
Show
Yeah,
out
thank
there.
you.
We'll be looking for you today.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate
Jaylin
Load
Lane, wide receiver, Virginia Tech.